All right, are we recording? We are. I'm a little embarrassed. I don't have anything new to show you. I've been going through a lot of commissions, and I've got a big list of them, unfortunately, and so I'm going to be doing this for a while. But I'll show you what I've done so far. This was a full page, and you may have seen it as I'm scrolling through with some of the other stuff. These are for a D&D supplement, and then this is another one. Part of me wants to do something with this roof here on this particular image of the gamblers here, and then I've got this sort of gambling looking character here. Still not 100% sure on him. At least on this. Yeah, I think I might leave. Let's take out layer 5. I guess he looks okay. But I may have to send this again. It's a good problem to have where you have sort of too much to do. In fact, when I sent in my previous set, which was these, they liked them so much, I said, do 4 more and put it on the invoice. So I gotta do some more of those. Well, I don't have any plans for them right yet. I've got to come up with some ideas first. Let's go back to where I was on Corbeau. And I think I just finished out this panel right here. So we'll do a little bit on this. I actually have class tonight, so and I was teaching a completely unrelated class today as well, so I got home a little bit later than usual. Oops. So less gets done. But I still think you have to grind. You have to, you know, concentrate on the things you want to accomplish. I recently started following Coffee Comics and Comic Pen. Coffee Comics is I think he's a creator in, I did that on the Bubbles layer, so dumb. Let's fix it. Am I on the Bubbles layer? Yeah. He is a manga creator I believe in Africa. And he's an outspoken opinion, mostly about manga. And I don't think he'd think too highly of me, but I do agree with him. Actually kind of like his opinionatedness. Where he tends to group things into dopamine, caffeine. He had a couple other categories. And then just nonsense. And I think he nails it when he says, most people are just going for the quick hits. He calls them zombies, but which is a little bit insulting, but and I think I get where he's coming with that, where he's going with that. Anyways, I watched several of his videos today. And extremely driven person wants to create manga. He calls, by the way, it's kind of interesting. Don't understand. He calls it mana. He uses 2 A's, but it's a lowercase a, so I'm wondering if it's meant to be an upside down G? Is that what that is? Is that what he's referring to? I'm not sure. He's saying Western manga cannot be the same as Japanese manga, and I think that's totally true. I also think you're only looking at a certain subset of recent manga. For example, the manga that I really like is really old. I mean, it's the Tezuka era, 1960 stuff. I like Kazuo Uematsu. I like 80s era Toriyama, like the original Dragon Ball Z era. I think all those are good. Let's see. But I'll definitely be tuning in more. And then also, Comic Ken. Comic Ken was a Kubert student during the lockdown pandemic era. And I found his videos because he does like a tour of the mansion, which I don't think they use anymore. I don't think they have people rooming in there anymore. Boy, did that place look run down. It's kind of funny to watch. He said, "Here is my room," you know. And he was there for the full run of the school. And I'm trying to remember what his comic is called. Oh, Air Rider. Air Rider. The other guy, his was called... Oh, it's a vampire story. I can't remember the title. Something Hell. I'm gonna investigate. I would love to see what they're doing. I do not have a manga style, and I don't really worry about it too much. Oh, shoot. Alright, where's this going? Now we've got an outline. Alright. Also, class begins for me in about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to gird my loins for that experience. I've worked really hard on the page that I turned in. I did 2 levels of corrections at this point, I think. And I'm not 100% sure what the final is going to be. I think it's probably just going to be the next page in the series, which I've got roughs for already, so should be just piece of cake, really. Alright, I don't think this hand is right. If you would... I think his hand, his thumb would be here. And maybe his fingers are kind of wrapping around this way. So many missed opportunities. Alright, let's take the pencils back out. Erase my guideline. I think it's interesting that he's talking about standards and grinding. Those are values that I appreciate. Even though I'm not particularly manga-tastic myself. I'm getting kind of interested in doing like a daily type strip. Maybe not a daily strip, but like a daily style strip. It would be like, 3 or 4 panels, maybe 5 panels. But the frequency would probably not be daily. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, he's saying this lock appears to be a simple design. He's literally pointing at it. Alright, looking good. So we haven't done any hatching or shading, but I want to do this black background. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in layer 12. Once the blackout areas go in, then we'll do some hatching to show, the shading and the light and all that stuff. I'm kind of ready to get through with. I know it's a problem with my own consistency, wanting to switch stories so often. I want to switch to a different story, though. I'll bring them all together. I've also been looking at cartoonists like V.T. Hamlin, who you might know from Alley-Oop, Caveman comic. And man, those early V.T. Hamlin comics are great. They've got, I don't know if it's the whole run, but they got most of the run up on Go Comics. And it's so exciting to see, the potential in the daily comics. You can't forget that all comic books are extensions of the periodical format, the daily comics form. Oh, come on, man. Superman was a daily. Mickey Mouse. Lil Abner, Dick Tracy, Terry and the Pirates. Where is the hole? There's a hole in here somewhere. Oh, nowhere. Alright, let's do it here. Just do it by hand. We'll put one right there. Let's see if it's okay. How about right here? Okay, how about right here? Look. When you do it like that, it's no problem. Okay. Now we're gonna bust this back down, get into our bubbles layer, and grab, well, technical pen. So what I'm doing is I'm hiding this line inside the panel border. I say this a lot because every once in a while somebody new will come by for lettering stuff. So if you hear me say it more than once, that's just because there might be somebody new. I'm wondering why I'm doing it that way. Bring back the thought bubble. Alright, now that we got that, let's take our black, bring it back. Alright, 16 minutes. Not bad. Bring back the black. Alright, we're on layer 12. We're going to bring up another layer. The only reason this is another layer is just in case I want to back out anything. Oops. I want my rusty nib back. Give me that rusty nib. Rusty nib number 1. Defines the entire experience. Has the thick thin that I like. It has a Silver Age comics look to it. Here we go. Now I lost my emphasis lines, whoops, when I blacked them out. So we got to bring those back, but instead, bring them back in white this time. Then pretty good. We want the effect of there being he's in the shadow and he's coming out into the light, you know, because we can see it up here as well. All right, kind of same deal here, but this time we're looking inside the cell, but we're going to see the shadows of the bars over the form. I'm running out of time, but I'm going to go ahead and try and get this done anyways. Funny, I am working on those commissions. I feel like I learned a lot. Just even, you know, you saw it's only like 3 pages. You don't get to see the pre-drawing or the trying to figure out how to draw noses. That's what a lot of it amounts to, is trying to figure all this stuff out. Yes, this is a superhero comic, the lowest of the low. What kind of jerk draws superhero comics? Me! Anyhow, if you're not easily triggered, I would check out Coffee Comics with a K. Somebody asking my opinion on a costume design. No matter what I do, I'm basically gonna have to render these shadows on the top of him while still sticking to the form. I'm going to show him with a couple of pieces of wire. Maybe that's too big. Maybe he's got his hand in a pocket over here. This is where he breaks out of the cell by picking the lock. Let me see the next page. And then click, and he's opened it up. Alright, I think that's enough for right now. Please like, follow, and subscribe. There will be more comics every day. Oops. More comics every day, or at least more commissions. I would like to start planning out my idea for a daily strip pretty soon. I've done a couple of experiments in that direction already. My main problem is the need to focus. I definitely need to focus. Oh, I can see a problem already. Yes, please like, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you later.